Hopefully this is working. Hello, everyone. This
Hold on.
is Anthony.
Did you see a button that said "Hangout is live"? Blue sign.
No, I have a little yellow in the corner that says live, though.
Okay. I I realized there was a button.
Yeah.
I think you started talking before it officially went live.
Of course I did. Let's be honest. We weren't going to get
So
this the first time.
it may
I'll
have been
start
like.
again.
Well, do you want me to? Do you want to start a new one again?
No, let's
'Cause
just do it from here. We're already live, right?
yeah, we're live.
Yeah. So what?
Okay.
Let's let it be messed up. Hey, we're figuring this out. Just so everyone knows, I'm Anthony, and I'm with my good friend Steve here. The two of us are a part of the Turtle Room, theTurtleRoom.com, the Turtle Room YouTube channel, Turtle Room Facebook, all that good stuff that hopefully some of you have enjoyed. And we're trying out some new technology here, and hoping to bring some content in a very new way. And we're pretty. Oh, what are we playing right now? Oh, cool.
What? What's going on?
All right. So I see what happens. I'm hearing the YouTube now.
Oh, you still have it running. Yeah, you're
I'm
gonna
trying to
have.
figure out where it is so I can close it out. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Nice. So that's all, because I have the headphones in. I'm hearing it just started live, so we had like a 20-second delay, and it just started.
Yeah.
So cool. Cool. So hopefully people will enjoy this. Obviously, we're working the kinks out. So if you do end up stumbling upon this, give us a break. But we're going to try to talk turtles, talk reptiles, and talk technology right now. So, Steve, how you doing tonight? How are you and the cat doing?
Oh, great. Hobbs is just chilling back there. He's
That's
getting
Hobbs.
chased, so he's just
And
hanging out.
Calvin couldn't be trusted, the other cat.
No, the other two just harass him
The other
at
two.
times.
Right, I knew that. Sweet. Sweet. So Steve is going to be kind of the producer behind this. Anyone who knows us knows that Steve is the really tech savvy one, the really brainy one behind the whole operation. So he's going to be kind of in charge of doing the behind the scenes stuff. For anyone who's listened to our podcast broadcast before, our podcast, which is named the Pondcast, we've done a few episodes before. They've been pretty well received by the people who have listened to them. John, a really good friend of mine, my best friend, who is a college basketball coach and is kind of busy, especially during basketball season. He is my co-host on that show and has been. So we recruited Steven to kind of be our producer on this, and we're really excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome. And, hopefully when we get John on, I know he'll enjoy it, and I think any of you who are fans of our YouTube page or check out our YouTube page and haven't seen the podcast, or should I say heard the podcast, you're going to really enjoy John. So hopefully this is something that'll be really good that everyone will enjoy. I think it is. So maybe we can give him some updates, Steve, on what's going on. Anything in particular you're thinking of that you think you might want to share?
Just website reminders. We've got new species profiles over the past couple weeks. Maybe another one by the end of this week or beginning of next week, depending on how my timing schedule works out. And we're also working on developing another resource that actually Kevin and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So
I don't even know about it yet, just so everyone knows. I'm kind of starting to feel a little out of the loop. It hurts a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but
this is going to be
I'm
one
excited.
of those things, Anthony, that you are going to think is the coolest thing, and you're going to appreciate that it was a surprise. But I'll make
cool.
sure you get to see it at least a week before the general public does. So
You're so thoughtful, by the way. He's the most thoughtful man that I've ever known. Like, my wife's really thoughtful. Steve is the most thoughtful man that I've ever known. So congratulations for that, Steve.
yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'll go with it.
It's a great thing. It's a great thing. I'm unorganized and I'm not thoughtful. Well, I'm thoughtful about the things I like. I'm not necessarily as thoughtful about people as I should be all the time. But that's why you're a good friend. You're a good friend. I'm getting a little mushy here on our first broadcast. Getting a little mushy, just in case anyone's listening.
By the way, random thing, and it's kind of related to what I've been working on. In the island of Guadeloupe, which is to the northeast of South America. It's kind of down in the Caribbean area. Listen to this list of species that has been introduced from elsewhere to this island. It's quite.
I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm trying to think about what you're doing, what this project is. But continue.
This is great. But it's kind of a mishmash of introduced species. You know, like, and surprisingly, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different species that have been introduced to this island. Whose only and this island, its only native species that nest on the island are all sea turtles, but 1, 2, 5 freshwater species have been introduced to this island. You're going to get a kick out of this. Chelonoidus carbonaria, the redfoot tortoise. Chelonoidus denticulata, the yellowfoot tortoise. No surprise, the red-eared slider, Trachomis scripta elegans.
Okay. That was a given.
Trachomis stegneri, which I think is like the Puerto Rican slider or something like that. I can never remember their common names. And then the last one, Pelusios castaneus.
Wow. Sweet.
So this little island has had these 5 bizarre species introduced to it. So.
Wow. And of course, that's the African side neck turtle for anyone who doesn't know.
The most common one in the pet trade, Pelusios castaneus.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And actually, I think that one's kind of the most interesting of the introduced ones to me, because I don't get the feeling that this island is anything close to being similar to the habitat in its native regions in Africa. You know, the tortoises are both kind of tropical to begin with. I mean, sliders, red-eared sliders for one, are just, they handle anything, and then the other slider is an island slider anyway. So you're thinking, oh, another Caribbean slider, no surprise. But so to me, Pelusios castaneus being introduced there and surviving is probably the most interesting of those.
That is pretty cool. But I don't think they have a reputation as, like, you know, being a sickly or frail animal at all. Whatever the opposite of hardy is.
Oh, you know, they're plenty hardy, but you know, I think of some of their native behaviors that they typically use in reproducing and stuff. I mean, they have a dry season where they get out of the water and they just go sit in a hole, and I imagine they don't have that in the island of Guadeloupe.
Right. Yeah. I would assume they don't have a dry season like that.
This island is just to the north of Dominica and to the south of Montserrat.
Wow. I'm trying to figure out what the heck you're doing, and I like this. I like the surprise.
Oh, you're gonna absolutely love this.
And just to go back, just to backtrack just a tad, Steve mentioned the species profiles, which we're all very proud of. Steve, how many different people did we have right on those so far? 6?
What's the number now? I'll tell you in a second here.
I'm gonna guess 6.
Me and you, and Andrew Hermes. That's 3. Chris Leone is 4. Robbie Robinson is 5. Kevin Labille is 6. And so we have a 7th that is working on a bunch of these. And his first one may actually be will probably be the next one that goes live.
And which species will that be?
One of the diamondback terrapins. If anybody popped in, I'll make them come look to figure out which subspecies it's going to be.
Cool. And then there's another person who's writing right now as well, which is Tom. So
right. Tom is working on one. In fact, have you gotten a chance to read that latest draft?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, but yeah. So that means 8 of us. So going back to right. So that's 8 different people who have shared their expertise on specific species. The thing that we love about it the most is that we're actually taking natural history as well as observations from captivity, but it's mostly natural history. It's mostly, you know, learning and taking what these animals really do live like and what their history is and their behavior and all the specifics, and then bringing it all together from all the best sources out there, and giving information in layman's terms that could be used by everyone. That's pretty much our goal. It's a huge part of our goal at the Turtle Room in general, and it's just a great way for some really good people who know some stuff and have done some studying and have the experience to go with it on specific species to actually share and share in this effort. And also share their knowledge. So I think it's really great. If anyone out there has a specific area expertise and wants to be involved, we always welcome conversation. Send us an email, hit us up on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and just let us know what your interest is. And if you want to be a part of the movement, then just let us know, because we have a lot of really, not only people that are members, breeders for the Turtle Room, but also just people who are contributors, like John, who I mentioned, who's the host of our podcast. He, like I said, he's busy. He doesn't keep any turtles right now. He doesn't keep any reptiles right now anymore because of how busy he is. He's on the road all the time, coaching Division I basketball. But he's still contributing and still being a big part of it. And we really open this stuff up to everyone. So I'll get off my soapbox now. But I just wanted to say that. So thanks, Steve. Thanks, everyone, for bearing with me, or anyone who listens to this.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So, yeah, so that's really cool, man. That's really cool. We're looking at really having a big year as a team, bringing in a lot of animals. So make sure, that's another thing that I wanted to bring up, too. I know that, Steve, you have some stuff on your agenda, and we don't have to necessarily talk about the specifics, but I just want to give everyone the update that there's some really cool animals coming in, and with that comes new studying and everything that we've already been doing, and new collaborations and things like that. So hopefully it could mean cool videos on YouTube, cool photos on Facebook, and cool conversations on the forums and on the podcast and things like that. So lots of cool stuff happening. Anything else you can think about, Steve?
Along those lines, I've got a new setup that I've been building. I actually hope to finish it this week. It'll be ready for when those little guys finally show up. As far as I know, they haven't hatched yet, but
that's cool.
Waiting to hear from Jared on that. We'll, keep the species a secret here some more until they show up and give people a really good thing to watch. So. Right,
absolutely. That's so cool. So also, I have a few things coming in. Jared always has stuff coming in. I mean, he's like the turtle nerds, like Michael Jordan. Like, we all want to be like Jared. Not only does he have so much stuff going on, but he's like such a nice guy too. And obviously we have Ben, who's along those lines. So I think I take this moment to talk about how much I like our team, because we have guys like that are doing so many amazing things and are such amazing mentors for so many hobbyists and so many younger people who are trying to, break in for the first time. They take the time to answer questions and share their knowledge, even though they're working with the coolest stuff and they don't really have the time all the time to do it. They still find the time a lot of time to help people. And then we have people like ourselves who really like the writing and, getting the information out there. So it's pretty cool stuff. It's a pretty cool team, cool to be a part of. So also one other thing that I wanted to mention, and this is really like impromptu and just like we're flying by the seat of our pants here, so thank you for bearing with us if you're watching. But we weren't even sure if we were going to be able to get this to work, so we just wanted to give it a shot. But I also wanted to mention that, let me think, I just lost my train of thought. That's embarrassing. Steve, are you okay? Because I saw a kind of concerned look on your face for a second. You good?
That's okay. I was actually looking at the thing that I've been working on and realized there was a tiny error in it. So I was just fixing that error.
I looked at you just at the moment when you saw the error. So the thing that I was going to say is if anyone out there has a good working knowledge of any type of turtle or tortoise species, or especially any reptile, anything in the field of in the realm of herpetoculture that they want to talk about, we really welcome that, and especially different reptiles. We see this as a chance to learn, because obviously we have our forte, but this all started in us with a lot of us just liking reptiles. So and I think that there's a broader audience out there that actually enjoys all reptiles and not just turtles and tortoises. So we're going to try to get people in. We're very good friends with Mike from Any Herpeticulture. They're an online distributor. They do a lot of business, and they really know their stuff about things like snakes, geckos, frogs, things like that. So we're going to get them on. We have some other friends that we might try to get on as well. And then obviously we're going to bring you the best turtle and tortoise people that we can. But if you're out there and you want to be a part, like I said, of anything, you like writing and you want to be a part of the species profiles, let us know. If you're working on something and you'd like to do a conversation with us on something like this, just let us know, and we'd be really interested to hear it and to make things happen if you're willing. So just wanted to give that little shout out too. So Steve, anything else before we close it out, this first brief one? I think when we actually get into topics, they're going to be a little longer.
Yeah, it better be.
Yeah,
I think we should I think we should stick to maybe an hour. Try to be our top limit though, because we don't want to stretch it too long.
Yeah, I agree. I think an hour is a long time.
Yeah, hour and a half at the absolute most. But I think even that, I'd like to be kind of, maybe we don't get there very often.
Right. And obviously this show will be better than what we're doing for you right now because John is really a great host. So Steve and I will take more of a back seat when he comes on as well. So look forward to that.
Absolutely storming like crazy here right now.
All right, be careful, man. Don't let your house fly away.
Oh, I won't.
I like making faces into the camera.
Somebody's kid's ball is out in the middle of the street now.
Sweet. Sweet. Well, it's not storming here, so I'm going to get going. I'm going to take my pregnant wife out for ice cream.
All right. Have fun. All right.
Hey.
So when do we want to try to do this for our first one? Because this is going to be a piece of cake. So I don't think we need to...
I know, right? Isn't this cool? Oh, my gosh.
I don't think we need to run another test before we do it. So...
Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make John watch this, and then I'm going to talk to him. I'll have a conversation with him about what works for him. You two are busier than I am. If we could even do one during the day, I could carve some time out at work if you guys had time during the day too, because I know, like right now, he's checking on guys, making sure they're going to class and stuff.
I don't know that we'll get a big live audience if we do it during the day anyway. So
definitely not. But that's okay. If we're starting out, you know, maybe we don't need a live audience right away, just for mess-ups like this whole thing is. But
I think it'd be great to get a first one up going as soon as possible, though, because it is so easy.
It's a conversation. It's great.
Right. My thought is this: Tuesdays pretty much work every week at this 6:30 time if we want.
Okay.
The other thing we could try, if you want, is the first Monday in August, the 4th, around 7 o'clock, if we want to go a little later.
Okay.
But the way you can think of it for me is any Tuesday and first Mondays.
Okay. First of the month.
Right, first Monday of the month, right.
Cool. Okay. That sounds great.
So we can just, let's try to pick one, maybe by the August, maybe within the next month. A month puts us basically by August 5th, and we can kind of try to get into a monthly routine here. Okay,
that sounds great, man. I'm looking forward to it. This is really cool.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Definitely.
All right, cool. So, all right, bye, Hobbs and Steve. That's Hobbs, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. I get them confused, but I know obviously I've been on Turtle Forum long enough that I know they're part of their signature. So, all right, survive the storm, and great talking to you. And this is so exciting, man. I love you, and thank you for everything that we do together. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, man, definitely. 100% agreed both ways. All right, have a good night.
Yeah. All right, you too, and everyone else for watching. If you did watch this, I'm sorry, and keep your eyes open for more and better content. And if you've never heard John before, just wait. We're going to have a good time. So look forward to it. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Steve.
Yep. Bye-bye.